welcome back to my channel. Josephine here. Today I'm going to be doing a super exciting video. Well, at least I find that it's exciting and I had a lot of fun working on it. It's going to be a video about scents that are fit for Halloween, and with that spirit I chose 7 characters that are very Halloween-like. So like a ghost, witch, werewolf, and you'll see more as we go on the video. And I chose 2 scents to go with each of these characters, one feminine and one masculine. If you're interested in knowing what scents I've picked for Halloween, specific Halloween characters, then please keep watching. Before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any videos. So we're going to start off with none the less than an angelic character. I thought that we would start this video off with something that is a bit more sweet and pure before getting into like the deeper, mysterious, monstrous scents. So I have 2 scents for the angel category, and the first one is Ikat Jasmine by Erin. The reason why I picked this scent is because whenever I think of an angelic scent, I feel that it's something that has to do with white florals, that's very pure and transparent, and Ikat Jasmine is a jasmine-based scent, but it is a very transparent jasmine. I have a few other jasmine scents in my collection that are heavier and perhaps more sexy scents, but this screams innocence and purity. So this perfume has jasmine, of course, but also tuberose, honeysuckle, and sandalwood. This scent is really fresh. It's fresh and clean. It's really light and just an easy-going white floral. The jasmine in here is very light. I get a lot of the honeysuckle, and it gives a little bit of a citrus feel to the perfume. So yeah, it's definitely a bit transparent and crystalline, I would say. And purity in a bottle. There you go. This is a perfect angelic scent. For men, the scent that I picked out is the new Bottega Veneta fragrance, Illusione for Men. And I actually have a blotter with me because I don't own the perfume bottle. But when I first smelt this, I was like, wow, this is immediately a scent, an angelic scent for men. So this is a really beautiful, woody, citrus, and aromatic perfume. So it has notes of lemon, bitter orange, fir balsam, white cedarwood, vetiver, and tonka bean. Yes, please. Oh, I love tonka bean. So this perfume, when you first spray it, is very citrusy. It has a bit of a bitterness to it, like a zesty citrus feel to it, and it also is very fresh. So it kind of gives the impression of when you get out of a shower and you're still dripping a little bit with water, that's the type of freshness. And as it develops, there's this really, really nice tonka bean note that it makes it soft, powdery, enveloping, and sexy as well. Oh god, this is so nice. I love this. And also it develops into something a bit musky. The scents that I can find that are on the similar lines of this are Chrome by Arzaro or Mugler, the original cologne. They're similar in terms of olfactive DNA, so if you like these perfumes, you'll probably like this. But this one is a bit more spicy and it has this really gourmand tonka bean note that the other ones I believe don't have. Following the angel section, we're gonna have to go into the devil. So the next 2 fragrances are the devilish scents, and the first one that I have is Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. And to me, this is a perfect devil scent. Quite ironically, the name says good girl, it probably should say bad girl. It's a very indulgent, seductive scent. So, I love it. Oh god, let's spray it on now. This is so nice. It's really sexy, really sexy. And I mean, have a look at this bottle. Like, how amazing is this bottle? This is probably one of the most innovative packaging designs that I've seen in perfume, and it stands really nice on your vanity, I'm not gonna lie. It could be a little decorative piece. I actually wish I had a shoe like this. I love this. But anyways, back to the perfume. So it is a oriental floral fragrance. It's very opulent. It has tuberose in it and jasmine, so these beautiful white florals on an incredible base of, again, tonka bean and cacao. And the cacao and tonka bean are just so beautiful and edible. So this is an edible fragrance, and it is one where, you know, you would wear it to seduce. So that's why I'm saying it's a bit the devil, because it's sweet but also a bit naughty and not so nice, put it that way. But really great scent. And for men, we have the perfect counterpart to Carolina Herrera Good Girl, which is Armani Code Profumo. Now these two, they're just really complementary. Both of these perfumes have tonka bean in there. They're on a similar overall vibe and feel. So I've already mentioned this actually in my top 5 favorite perfumes for men, and to me this scent is a scent that is made for seduction, and I can definitely see a devil wearing this. So the ingredients in here are amber, benzoin, tonka bean, orange blossom, apple, cinnamon, and a few other ones. So it's a very delectable scent. When you first spray it, it does smell similar to 1 Million in the beginning. It has a similar ambery vibe going on as 1 Million, but this base is completely different and is just a very sexy scent. It's a bad boy scent, so that's why I chose it for the devil. Next up, we have the ghost category. So for a ghost, I actually have one scent, and it's unisex. And when I was thinking about a ghost scent, I was thinking of scents that are sort of there, but not there. You can smell it, but you can't. It has like a white, transparent feel to it. So the scent that I picked out to go with this category is Molecule 02 by Eccentric Molecules. And this was also part of my top 5, or top 6, I guess, favorite perfumes. It's at the end of the men's video, which I'll link below. I love, love, love this scent. It's the scent that I wear when I don't know what to wear. I'll just throw it on, go out the door. I can wear this at the gym, I can wear this when running errands. I also love to layer it with other scents. This perfume is based off the ingredient ambroxan, which is a substitute for naturally occurring ambergris, which is an ingredient found in whale vomit or digestive juices. So there's no whale vomit in here. It smells amazing, I guarantee you. So ambroxan has a very mineral, aquatic quality to it. It also has light woody facets. It's very fresh, and I personally find it very sexy. It is definitely more of a skin scent, and some people might smell and be like, ooh, this smells really nice. And a lot of the times when I've worn this is what people have at least commented on. I just think it fits really well with a ghost because it's a bit mysterious. It leaves a little hint of something, but it's not really there. Now onto my favorite category, the vampire. And when I was thinking about what type of scents could fit into, you know, a vampire theme, the first brand that popped into my mind was by Kilian. I don't know, do you guys agree with that? I mean, for me, by Kilian fragrances are like mysterious, they're sexy, and they're dark, and I feel that fits really well with a vampire theme. So the perfume that I picked out is Dark Lord. I actually have a little sample of here. If Dracula had a scent, this one would be it. It screams Dracula, it screams vampire, it's really dark, and I think the name Dark Lord is so fitting for this perfume. So this fragrance is a leathery fragrance, and it has notes of leather, vetiver, jasmine, bergamot, rum, and pepper. Let me just spray this on again. Yeah, so the leather here goes on very, very strong. If you like leathery scents, you will really like this, but I would say just a word with caution. Maybe 1 or 2 sprays is enough. That's how powerful this perfume is. Actually, at first, I do smell a bit of vetiver. It has a bit of like a rooty, earthy feel to it. The leather is definitely, you know, overpowering and very strong, comes on very strong. I would say to test this perfume on your skin, because over time, this fragrance gets better and better. And on my skin at least, it develops a lot of sweetness. So I'm not really sure where the sweetness comes from. I'm not getting it from the jasmine. It perhaps is coming from the rum, because the sweetness is a little bit honey-like and a bit animalic, and actually it rounds off the perfume and kind of makes the leather a little smoother. So this scent smells very expensive, very luxurious, very dark, and also very sexy. So it is 100% a nighttime scent and fit for a vampire. So for the women's fragrance, I have picked out Black Orchid by Tom Ford. And I love this scent. It's a scent of a seductress. It's super sexy. So this perfume has notes of jasmine, gardenia, black currant, orchid. There's some spicy notes in there. There's also some woods. There's chocolate and vanilla. So it's really delicious. Oh, and it's so sexy. And the florals in here are very creamy, but there's a bit of a spiciness to it. So creamy, spicy florals. And there is a hint, for me personally, a hint of chocolate and vanilla as well. A bit of a sweetness from vanilla that just envelopes everything and makes something that is super potent. People will definitely smell you across the room, across the road. This is a very powerful scent and it lasts forever. So this is a great scent if you want to go out, if you're going out for Halloween to a party. People will smell you, people will notice you, and you will be smelling this until the next day. Okay, so next we have the witches. This category is super exciting. It's probably one where, especially for the women's, I kind of went more out there in terms of what the perfume smells like. But the perfume that I found literally fits the perfect description of a witch with her pointed black hat, her broomstick, and her black cat. So the scent that I found is called Réglisse Noire by 1000 Flowers. 1000 Flowers is a niche brand that I discovered earlier this year whilst I was in Grasse, and it's actually a brand from Grasse. What's really cool about the boutique is that the perfumer is there and she's working on her creations in the boutique. There's a little section of it that is her workshop and has a perfumer's organ, so I thought that was really cool. So Réglisse Noire is a spicy, fresh, sweet scent that has a potion of ingredients. It has lots of spices. There's star anise, allspice, but it also has licorice, there's cacao in there, there's cedarwood, there's vetiver, and a lot of other ingredients. And it is, like I said, very unusual and complex. The star anise and the licorice is really strong in here. Those are the notes that stick out, and I actually really like it. So there's definitely an edible character to this perfume, but it's not too sweet. And there's also a really warm cacao note that adds an additional darkness to the perfume. And it's very contrasted, multifaceted, alluring, and dangerous. So it's perfect for a witch themed character. So for the men's, when I was thinking about a perfume that would be fit for a wizard, for some reason I keep on thinking about something that's quite aromatic, herbal, and fresh, rather than a sorcerer that would have something a bit more mythical and magical, if you will. The scent that I found that I feel fits very well with a wizard is Eau de Menthe by Diptyque. I have a little sample here of the scent. This is like a little fragrance card. It's the weirdest thing. I actually sprayed it in my face earlier because you pull it out and then you squeeze it, but I squeezed it on the wrong side, so it went all over my face. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Eau de Menthe is a newer perfume that Diptyque launched earlier this year. It's part of the Eau collection. I believe this is an eau de toilette. This is a modern take on a fougère, and there is a high concentration of mint. So it is a fresh, aromatic, minty fougère scent. It definitely has a barbershop feel to it, I'm not gonna lie, but it's made different because of the mint, and there's also some rose oxide, which gives a little twist. So there's a few ingredients in here. There's rose oxide, there's geranium, there's mint, and there's also patchouli. The mint in this fragrance almost feels like a crushed mint effect, and it's laying down on a bed of patchouli leaves, so quite earthy at the same time. So for me, this perfume screams a wizard that's in the middle of the forest in his wooden cabin. And for some reason, this reminds me of Radagast from Lord of the Rings. I feel like this is a scent that he would wear. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And now we have the mummy category. So for the mummy category, I was thinking of scents that kind of evoke an old feeling, something that's a bit dusky and resinous. For sure, during the mummification process, there was probably some sort of resin or wood that would be burning and embalming the room. So that's why I decided to choose scents that are a bit resinous and old. The first perfume that I picked out for women is Berger Bohème by Diptyque. This perfume actually is part of my top 10 perfumes for women, for autumn and winter. It is a beautiful oriental scent and has notes of Peru balsam, sandalwood, benzoin, patchouli, and angelica seeds. So this is a really creamy, powdery, warm, a bit dusty oriental scent. So the benzoin in here has a light vanilla feel and it warms up the scent, and it really warms to your skin. And then there's a beautiful association between sandalwood and patchouli, which sort of gives it a bit of a dusty, ancient vibe, which I feel would go really, really well with a mummy. So this is the feminine one, and the next scent for men is an incense-based scent, and it is Oliban Grincense by Faden. I'm not sure I pronounced any of these words correctly, but like it's going to be on the screen so you'll be able to see it. So I feel that this perfume would be the perfect perfume for the evil mummy in the movie The Mummy, the original one, not the new one. I feel like he would wear this. So in this fragrance we have incense, but there's also sandalwood, there's cedar, musk, and ambroxan. If you've watched my previous videos, you know how I feel about ambroxan. That's what I love so much about this scent, because it brings a bit of a mineral quality to it, which is different from any of the other incense perfumes that I've smelled. When you first spray this perfume, you definitely get a strong church vibe to it. It's quite resinous, it's really smoky, but this will dry down eventually, so you have to wait for the perfume to sit and react to your skin. It will be much more toned down, and then the ambroxan takes over, and this is when I love it so much. But it is a cold scent, and it has, yes, an ancient feel to it, which is why I think it would fit so well with mummy. It's ancient, it's a bit smoky and cold. The final category for this Halloween themed video is the werewolf. And I'm going to begin with the scent for men, and the one that I chose is Wonderwood by Comme des Garçons. Wonderwood is just an explosion of woods. It has patchouli, cedarwood, vetiver, sandalwood, gaiac wood, oud, and also cypress. This perfume is creamy, it's refined, it's also a bit smoky and mysterious, and then there is a really interesting base of cedarwood and oud combined together, which reminds me of a pine forest, and just for some reason it takes me back to when I used to watch Twilight as a teen. If you know Twilight, then you'll see what I mean in terms of the forest and the mist above the trees. That's what it reminds me of. There's a lot of power and strength, which I feel is a combination of cedarwood and oud, and this is typically what the power and strength of a werewolf would be. And finally, for the feminine equivalent of a werewolf, the perfume that I chose to go with this theme is Lucid Dream by Ex Idolo. And I actually did a blog post review on this, so if you're interested in knowing more, I will link it down below. This perfume is a woody, spicy floral. So the ingredients in here are citrus, pink pepper, there's osmanthus, davana, rose, incense, and white patchouli. It is a very beautiful, sensual, and sexy scent. When you first spray it, there is a very sharp spiciness, but it will mellow down towards, after a bit of wear. And it also has a bit of a fruitiness to it that reminds me of red berries. It's not written in the notes, so I'm not sure where it comes from, but there's definitely some sort of like red fruit vibe to this. And the heart of the perfume is a wonderful association between rose and woods, and it's just divine. There's something a bit mystical, and it kind of takes me to an old woodland with fairies and just mythical creatures, and perhaps even fluorescent lights that you would get in Avatar, for example. Like, this is what this perfume makes me think of. I find that this scent is a great oriental rose type of scent, so if you're scared to venture in, you know, oud and rose compositions, I feel like this is a very good alternative to dip your toes into this olfactive territory. It's easily wearable. I'd say it's more of a nighttime scent because it's very sensual and sexy, so it's perfect to wear on a full moon. So this is it, guys, for my Halloween themed video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I had a lot of fun creating this video and picking out scents for different characters. So if you liked it as well, please leave it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and happy Halloween, everyone. I hope you have the best time, and I will see you soon in the next video. Bye! If you'd like to see more detailed fragrance reviews, make sure you check out my blog at jusderose.com and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any posts. I also create healthy dessert recipes inspired by fragrances and some candle DIY projects where I share the exact perfume formula so you can recreate them at home. Thanks again for watching!